through that magic save, you know? Like,
right.
just like, yeah. Cold embrace, hit him with the beams. So.
Nuke you down a little bit from the heavens. So how are we feeling about this draft from either team? Is there anything that is standing out a little more?
I think for me, like Luna Chen is kind of a bit of a throwback. It's like this very fast tempo kind of carry that's good in lane. I think it's one of maybe the few carries that can do better against Storm than others.
Yeah.
At least I'm curious to see how this lane goes because I just keep seeing these Stormbreakers across their lane. So maybe Luna is the answer.
It's old school versus new school, right?
Yes.
We got this tricore of like Underlord, Luna, and a Puck, and then this side we're gonna have this Dawnbreaker
Exactly.
game.
So many storylines coming at you. Old school versus new school, father versus son, and to bring us the drama, it's gonna be Gareth and Lacoste.
Thank you so much. Yeah, we were having a little bit of a chat where we're thinking back in history of the China Slayers and the domination of the Chinese region. So far, the past year or two, we've not seen anyone to really match up against LGD or RNG. Does OG have what it takes in this draft, though, Lacoste?
It seems like so far in this major, China too strong, but looking at this draft. But also one thing to mention as well is Ana is playing against Seb. Like, what year is this? If people are tuning in right now, it's like, what the hell is going on? You know, first time ever. So, looking at the drafts, Underlord for Amar, looking like a good Underlord game, playing against Templar Assassin and Wyvern. Not too much pressure. Also, he does have Shaker with him, so he can pull the lane back. There's going to be a lot of wave shenanigans, of course, because this is not a killer lane for OG by any means. It's all about getting Amar that farm. And so many times we've seen Amar, Underlord, taking over the game, being on top of the net worth. Looking good, playing against Void Spirit, the root mechanic, and it's a good setup. A lot of team fight coming out from OG with Luna ulti, Shaker ulti, and also Puck plus Underlord. On the other side, RNG, Kaka, Lion, I don't think this needs any introduction. My man, anything that has a Hex, he's gonna play it.
Yeah, Shadow Shaman, Lion, bring them out. And anything with like an Earth Spike as well, right? He likes his Nyx Assassin. Lion has the Impale as well. Earth Spikes and Impales coming out of Kaka's hands.
Yep, Shaman and Lion always look like an excellent pick for RNG.
All right, there's your one for the game. No more for you.
Gotta start, you know. And yeah, Sebastian on Earthshaker one more time. Seems like they're trying to force it. They feel like the hero can do well. We've seen a bit of a different, I would say, playstyle from Earthshaker when they played against PSG LGD, when Jin-Q played it, but they did manage to get 1W with Earthshaker against Sonics.
I'm wondering if it's the Amar test being put into play, as actually Chalice, Fisher on the Kaka, they quickly turn their attention over to the Lion instead of the Dawnbreaker. Good move from OG, finds the first blood.
Pingin coming out from Amar. It seems like he wanted that first blood. Taiga takes it in the end. He's going to be going for the mech. Taiga will be playing Chen. This is the last big Wyvern for RNG. Looking good against Chen, against Luna. There's going to be a ton of damage. Like, even if you click ulti someone who's close to Underlord, he does have a ton of damage with his Atrophy Aura, which Amar does max out. So a lot of potential to get solo kills with Winter's Curse. And it's also a great setup against Puck. Winter's Curse into anything from Lion should do the trick.
Absolutely. I mean, even like an Ether Remnant from the Void Spirit could be good setup for them. And you're right, Amar very often playing the almost position 1 from the off lane when he's on these Huskars, these Underlords. Really does become a beast. But yeah, the Earthshaker, I'm kind of wondering whether it's the Amar test, you know, the Dota Plus levels, the Master Tier heroes for Seb. He's only allowed to play
It's always some kind of a test with Amar. This is a killer lane for RNG. You need to be very careful how you approach this one. Once they hit level 2, I feel like this is where first blood's gonna happen, and the RNG is gonna get it.
Yeah, Seb really has to put his body in the way to try and guard the Uragi Luna. Kaka and Chalice will be playing so very aggressively, and that's our plane.
Decided to swap things around a little bit, to put Chen with the Underlord. So I mentioned lane shenanigans. Seems like they're just going to be playing for the lane right now. There is a big camp already blocked by Xnoa's 1 sentry. So not sure where Chen is going to get the creep from. He does have Penitence level 1, some extra attack speed coming out. So I think this is better for RNG in terms of the lane, because there's not going to be too much pressure. Also, Xnova, if he decides to get earlier point in Cold Embrace.
Kaka
Never mind, he lied.
Seb again. Showing his prowess in that top lane. He's already spammed out tips and high fives. Now the chat wheels are coming. There's a sentry ward kill as well. Chalice left all alone up top.
A little too deep. Needs to be around Chalice. But good start for OG. They did manage to get the first blood on Chen. And the second blood, who got it? It was Seb.
Seb, yeah. A couple of the supports getting that little bit of bonus gold. Keeping Uragi nice and safe under his tier 1. Kaka now realizing Seb has no mana. Start playing a little bit further forward. And yeah, that bottom lane with Penitence. Courier Slide. Wyvern loses out on the Courier because Tiger with his Centaur Corsa coming into play. That Penitence pretty good against the Refraction, right? You're able to burn through Anna's Refraction early on when he does have it, just by attacking through it. But he's in fact not leveled it up yet. Gone for the meld and the side blades, the first 2 levels.
Wanted to kill the creep with meld. A bit difficult task. 700 HP on that Centaur Courser.
Yeah, tanky little beast. Amar going to keep the pressure on. Able to play in the wave. An early days TA, basically a melee hero, needs to sit near the creeps to get the last hits. So that Firestorm always going to be a challenge to contend with. Kaka really does like playing very, very far forward. Does have a deep Dire Observer ward over there. Spotted him, so OG knows Lion has stolen out the bounty rune. So see Amar just racking up some more denies. 15 and 5 on the Underlord so far. With Anna at 14 and 1. Running low on HP and regen as well. Next Nova is going to have to be spamming out the salves and the heals.
Half a value from that, not too much. H-Noah, if he feels that they need to stabilize the lane, because there's going to be too much pressure coming up from the Underlord, he should put the point in Cold Embrace.
Yeah. Feels like he's going to need that in the near future for sure. And the mid lane, how's things going in there? BZM against Somnus.
Usually it is Void Spirit favored, but lately I've seen Pucks do well in this matchup. Sometimes get to top of it, have a couple of extra CS over Void Spirit. It's a skilled matchup, and we've seen Kaka. Something you mentioned is that he decided to go and pick up that 3-minute bounty rune, and also decided to go just in case and secured the water rune for Somnus.
Another Courier snipe. Band of Elven Skin gone. Anna without that early item because of Tiger's maneuvering in behind the tier 1. Another Courier
Second
coming.
Point in meld. This is interesting.
Temperance.
I guess because he's playing against the Firestorm, but it's still a farming tool. It's still damage.
Yeah.
I don't think you want to max that out. Also, armor, it doesn't scale as much. It's like bonus 40 damage and 1 extra armor on meld. It's not that great.
It's really not, yeah. But I think you're right. He's realizing the defensive nature of that refraction not incredibly useful. Kaka in the meantime pops his stick and gets a start out. Does turn on to Seb with a Starbreaker of Chalice. And there's the Hex to line them up a kill, bringing that Earthshaker down.
Good turnaround play. Uses a stick. I believe he also had a Fairy Fire there, and this is how I expected this lane to go, where Dawnbreaker is going to be getting a ton of CS, and stops him mid-air.
Good Lucent Beam, but it's still a lot of pressure onto Uragi. It's not comfortable by any means.
Definitely not. Seb's bringing some extra regen, 3 tangos, and Kaka will pull the lane back. So this creep wave is going to be a lot of damage done to the creeps. In terms of regen, they do have a Soul Ring, and Kaka does have an extra stun, so if Uragi gets close, he's definitely gonna die.
Well, Somnus has hit level 6 in the mid lane as Tiger was kind of eyeing up a rotation in there, so difficult to grab him, while Chalice continues that battle up top.
A little too deep, considering that Kaka did pull the lane back. He missed a couple of CS, farming underneath the tower, but Kaka doing a very good job staying out of XP range, which means that Chalice is gonna hit level 6 pretty soon on Dawnbreaker.
And having that global prowess against the Park, against this Underlord.
Oh, Somnus with the faster fingers. Picks up Arcane Rune, and once again, Kaka in vicinity, potentially to get a kill even.
Yeah, but they do realize now, OG, the line has been missing from that top lane for quite a while. So Seb trying to get in there with the Enchant Totem, and the Fisher misses.
Play from Chalice.
Huge Celestial Hammer over the waterfall, lets him slip out of danger, while Somnus puts himself straight in towards Seb, looking for the solo kill. Will take down the Earthshaker, even through the stick pop there. He'll have a couple more hits, or maybe Seb slipping back behind the tower. Nah, never mind. That resonant pulse catches him just in time.
Arcane Rune coming into a clutch here. Otherwise, he would not have the resonant pulse available. And Kaka having a time of his life. You're just like, my mid laner's missing. I'm gonna be collecting some XP on the mid lane. And as expected, Amar close to the on top of CS has 40. Ana.
As this laning stage breaks down, Ana, he's over in the trees. No stuns though. The shard golem's too far away to launch the pebbles at the TA.
And if anyone watched Amar play Underlord, that means he's not going to be getting a point in Pit of Malice, so you're always good to TP.
Yeah, who needs it? Atrophy aura all the way, give me the damage. He doesn't care, he just hits creeps. Seb with a little pull across, halfway attempting to deny. Chalice continuing with a Celestial Hammer to chip away at Yuragi and drag the remaining part of the wave towards him. Looks like now the Wyvern has been given that bottom lane. A few of the RNG cores dipping back into the jungle. But a rotation from Kaka and Solar Guardian over the top of them looks towards the Underlord. Amar hexed up before he can even Firestorm and finished off with a Starbreaker and a few more punches out of Chalice. While Ana also killed Tiger all on his lonesome.
That's the power of these global ultis that we've seen from Spectre, from Zeus, and the Dawnbreaker as well. Void Spirit, he's making a lot of rotations in terms of net worth. He's fallen behind.
Oh, yeah.
BZM, he activated beast mode. 800 net worth already, 8 minutes in.
Yeah, I mean, the top three were all OG heroes until just a second ago, where Chalice leapfrogged over the Luna. And absolutely right, TA struggling down the bottom of the pack of the cores. Needs some catching up time. Do we have any stacks made? Has RNG had time to build up the triangle or anything like that for the TA to farm?
No, because Kaka was mostly checking the runes and also being very active. Did TP to the bottom lane, might stack the triangle right now. And as we see, only one camp stack compared to 4 stacks for OG.
Yeah, OG much more adept at doing that so far, especially with a Chen on your team. You know he's going to be spending quite a while in the jungle, but look at this. The move into the triangle. No stacks for you. BZM and Seb holding hands and waltzing through towards RNG's triangle area. Finding Kaka. Nice big wave though for Amar down bottom.
Is under attack.
And get himself a ton of gold as he'll finish off his treads and then start working in towards the Rod of Atos.
No stacks in the triangle for Amar because he is the carry of OG considering the way he's playing, but still going to be inside triangle and trying to get some farm.
Seb is level 6 here. Gets the point into his Echo Slam. A Somnus coiled up with Kaka right next to a Fisher. X-Nova doesn't have the curse. He's still level 5. But it looks like BZM and Seb a little afraid of committing too hard for this. They'll just sit back and wait it out.
Super farmed. This is 9-minute Witchblade. No
it.
boots of speed, however, but it does give you solo kill potential on both supports. Maybe even like Templar Assassin if she's not careful enough.
Well, Ana, like we saw in Riyadh, he's got the stack neutrals on about 50% of his chat wheel selections. Dropping that there to tell Kaka
Oh yeah, I remember that game when he was playing Medusa and he's like, oh, stack. Please, just stack, that's it.
It's like X minute 45 seconds, stack neutrals. Kaka obliges, of course. That's a good support. Should gonna get found out here by 3 members of RNG. It's a tanky beast though, and again, it's this poking and prodding. Both teams very respectful of the reactions and TPs that can come out of either side. Somnus though, maybe needs a little more respect towards Seb and BZM. He's going to try and turn back though, and even with an Echo Slam, BZM was unable to keep on connecting. Does Spaceship dodge out the Starbreaker and will draw back to safety behind his tier 1. Top lane, a finger of death and the damage from Ana.
Oh, that's not going to be a finger kill. Then might not even be a kill.
Yeah, sprinting back into the tree line. Yuragi looks like he's tanking it up and gets away without being stunned. Chalice dies down bottom lane as OG, they get the outplays.
And Amar using ulti to refill his mana.
Somnus.
And BZM will come back full mana, full HP. Somnus on the mid lane.
Seb with the fixture. Let's put him on the hurricane. It pulls him right across. Needs the Astral Step to get away from Tiger and Seb's grasp. While Ana now arrives with a TA trap, slowing Earthshaker down. But again, it's just a little move forward. Try to force a reaction. Don't commit too heavily.
Radiant's middle
Dire
tower
will still
has
kill the
fallen.
tower, even with only siege creep, not able to get the deny. This
Radiant's bottom tower
refraction
is under
maybe
attack.
might have been
Radiant's
used
bottom
to get
tower
some extra
has fallen.
damage, and Yuragi kills the tower on the bottom lane, so the map does open up quite a bit.
Does indeed. I mean, look at that 77% win probability. I mean, 4K lead 12 minutes in is pretty hefty. All things considered. Again, 3 Dire heroes top of the net worth chart. OG have done very well to play this game at their own tempo. Winter's Curse comes out to try and save Kaka. The defensive usage of that ability doesn't feel particularly good for X-Nova. And BZM not going to jump
Did
to
not
the
want
orb.
to commit. Dream Coil was off cooldown, but did not want to go in and push his luck. Winter's Curse, first usage, not too much value out of it.
He saved his captain. that's all that matters.
That is true. Kaka needs 1,000 gold to finish off his Blink Dagger, and with different item build from Chalice. He wants to get Spirit Vessel, I guess, against all healing coming out from Chen, and also against the Underlord. But the Underlord's super tanky. He also has Hood, so
he does.
not going to be that effective.
And yeah, Chen, one of these heroes that really has been rising to prominence through the Arlington Major. I think he's at like 13, 14 picks with a 70% or so win rate. He's been incredibly powerful in the right hands.
Yeah, Giga Chen hero.
He's so strong. I mean, his Hand of God, we saw fly, what, with Mech, Aghanim Scepter. He's got so many heals, tons of bonus
Dire's bottom
auras to
tower
come out
is
from
under
him with the
attack.
creeps. Very good at converting team fights into objectives as well. RNG, trying to use this smoked up Somnus and X-Nova. Get into the top Dire jungle. It's going to be just a warding mission though. There's no real target here for them to latch onto. While Tiger and Seb, here with BZM, they see Chalice. They pinged him out and they'll get the coil. Snaps it on the door. The Dark Rift is coming as well. Amar, he sees an opportunity to come in and fight, but a great Winter's Curse in there. X-Nova blows up Tiger. Surrounded by the creeps and these Dire heroes, BZM is going to have to jaunt back.
Yeah, Amar did a very good job. Used that Fiend's Gate, comes in clutch, kills Taiga, goes back through the Fiend's Gate.
Came in, came out. Seb fishes up onto Ana. BZM forces TA back after burning through the refraction. Ana starting to come back though, 6k net worth. Dragonlance done. Is this one of those games where you Deso Blink BKB? No shard or anything in between, just try and get this raw damage output and staying power from the TA.
Needs that Deso, definitely doesn't feel too comfortable joining the fight. This is going to be big timing for them. Get that Deso, try to go for a smoke, get a kill, and transition that into Roche. Sam looking for an opening. Will connect.
Get in there, my son, with the Echo Slam. Find Chalice, the healer up, no way, through the Lucid Beam and a punch in from BZM. They secure the kill on the Doorbreaker. X-Nova in the trees. Seth knows exactly where he is. Hello, you're a support hiding in the forest? I don't think so. He's going to be able to line up a Fisher to block him out, and Amar BZM will secure yet another kill.
Dire's courier has been killed.
Good rotation from OG, and perfect timing for Seb. He just got 1,500 gold, 1,400 gold at 15 minutes, so instantly buys the shard. His Aftershock, not maxed out yet. 2 points in it. Kaka has spent a lot of time on a top lane trying to farm up his Blink Dagger.
It's a very important item. Against the Puck in particular, Kaka going to be one of their primary forms of initiation. You don't really want Somnus diving in, straight in, blind onto a target. You'd rather Kaka Lion spend his life, his resources to do that, and then follow through with the rest of your heroes. OG not going to slow down though. Again, this game really is marching forward to their own beat. Drumming forward, Tiger and BZM. They want Somnus, they want Kaka, they've got the Waning Rift. There's the coil, comes out now, but the hex out to BZM. Is a creep getting hexed out there. Somnus dead, and Kaka gonna get chased out to the ends of the earth. There's no way BZM's letting him get away. The spam pinging, Seb's kind of off on the
Radiant's
path.
middle tower
You will
is
not
under
escape.
attack.
Look into my
A little too
eyes.
greedy from RNG. They've been on this top lane for like last couple of minutes, especially Kaka. At least the Witchblade is finished on Void Spirit, but
Well, look at mid. Amar going straight onto Ana. They've got this dark grip. The portal comes in, so BZM can make the jump forward. TA trap maybe can slow them down. X-Nova does have the curse as well. They'll have a reset tools. BZM's turned on. Chalice arrives and Ana turns the fight. But X-Nova dead now as BZM draws across the orb. Sovereign returns to blow up the pipe. While the Eclipse landing onto Ana and Seb chain stunning will kill off the TA. Great vision from Seb as well. Tumbler's toy back in towards them. Getting the chain stun from the aftershock, but OG looking to reset, calm things down. Force RNG into an awkward spot where Somnus dives in deep. Stunned up. The save on the court in the room, but they've got the Kaka stun. Holding back OG's aggression.
Starbreaker's available.
Allowing Chalice to come in with a double kill. Hurricane will push her around and Uragi bounces forward. The cold embrace, now the curse. Holding out Amar. But Uragi, he'll just pummel her into the ground with the damage he's got. Leaving Amar to the Wolves.
I can go
As
anywhere.
RNG kill 4 members of OG.
Located nowhere.
They did manage to get Kaka here to get his multiple stuns, hexes, and Somnus playing this fight extremely well, hiding in the trees, waiting for his abilities to reset. Dawnbreaker dealing most damage outside of RNG, but yeah, look at the damage numbers on Luna. That's like 4,000 damage almost.
Oh, wow, yeah. Yeah, that Eclipse, 5 lucent beams. Beautiful stuff. And then, of course, Chen with all the heals, allowing them to sustain through that fight for as long as they did. RNG with some good punching back, though. Judging how that team fight started, being chased and
Radiant's
run
middle
back,
tower is
getting into
under
that
attack.
defensive posture. Very well played by them.
Hamar finds an opening with the Fiend's Gate. They go on Ana with the Witchblade, burning through refraction charges immediately. And X-Noah, he explodes. Like 2 hits and he's dead.
Yeah, look at this. The quick little jaunt across. Spirit Vessel's starting to become a little bit annoying, though. When that's applied to BZM, he doesn't have the same freedom that he would like.
Are scanning.
And Amar really stacking up a lot of that
Dire's
atrophy
middle
damage.
tower is under attack.
Now, OG into the pit. Seb was looking for that angle. Try and block off Chalice.
Winter's
Kaka
is available.
Kaka, he's moved in aggressively here. He's already tumbled his toy forward.
Bye, Kaka.
He's fished and killed.
They need to bail, and there's no business left for them. And Ana thinking about getting BKB first. This is that type of a game. If he wants to get a BKB immediately, he can disassemble Dragonlance and have it. This is something that he did when he was standing for Team Liquid during the Riyadh Masters. Not sure which hero, but it was Echo Saber and no, it was Dragonlance Luna. It was Dragonlance Luna.
You're absolutely right. It was the Luna.
And didn't disassemble it, so missed kind of a timing. Void Spirit getting coiled.
Yeah, roots in on him, but look at the double heals. The Solar Guardian and the Cold Embrace still not enough, and now Challenge in the firing line of OG. Oh, they're diving tier 2, they're killing off 3 heroes.
Beautiful execution, forcing Winter Wyvern to
The
use
courier died as well.
Oh, that's a BKB. Speaking of the BKB, that's another one.
Tragedy strikes for RNG, and a beautiful performance from OG to make this all happen.
2 minutes with no BKB on Templar Assassin, which means that she's not going to be able to deal damage. But forcing Wyvern to use Cold Embrace and then setting things up with Eclipse. That was beautifully done. Because Dawnbreaker comes in, you know that Eclipse is going to connect on multiple targets.
Yeah, and Luna again, 3,000 damage. It's huge stuff from Uragi's Luna. Showing that you don't have to sit in the jungle for 20 minutes to make this hero work. He has been active. 408, 12 out of 15 kills he's involved in.
He's involved in almost the same amount of kills as Puck, which is pretty nuts.
Yeah,
Radiant's top tower
great
is
stuff.
under attack.
And now a Fisher Orb. Quickly dispatched with X-Nova's Wyvern. They're on the tier 2 tower, so they can start thinking about outposts. I mean, high ground might be on the menu soon from OG.
Radiant's top tower.
A couple more
has
team
fallen.
fight victories like we've had in the past 5 minutes, and nothing can stop them. They will calm things down. Yeah, pinging outposts, that is the more natural order of operations here for them. Push out bot, get that bot jungle taken over. Think about the tier 2s and maybe then the second Roshan.
Amari is super farmed on Underlord, going for Kevin's Halberd next item. He wants to completely shut down where most of the damage is going to come from, and that's Templar Assassin. Having a mischance, having some status resistance against Lion, always going to be good. Like, he's insanely tanky. Having Vein Brace sitting at almost 3,000 HP.
Look where Seb is. Oh, he sees Somnus. He jumps on him. Shaker, Doom, the two-man stuck from Kafka, but he's been ditched. Somnus bails on this, gets the hell out of there, already TPing home, leaving Kafka all the way out in the open. And look at that, counter heroes, 5 from OG. Immediately swinging into action, and yeah, the tip for Seb there, he sets everything up again.
Seb very tanky as well, almost 2000 HP, full magic wand, fluffy hat, soul ring, even has infused raindrop at this point. And now going for the 4-staff next. He's been all over the place. He's been mostly playing with the BZM. BZM goes in, uses Orb into Fisher, Witchblade, more than enough to kill both of these supports.
Oh, BZM, you're a cheeky devil, aren't you? He was just waiting on that staircase, and he's attempting the solo kill. Not sure he'll get it, but it's gonna piss off Somnus to no end. Simulate. Jump away with the Astral Step.
Meanwhile, look at the base.
Oh yeah, right, he's been toying with that Void Spirit, holding him away so he can't TP bottom. Does Void Spirit even have a TP? He's just walking down here.
Still 10 and 30 seconds left on that Aegis. Yuragi, tower almost dying.
And Chalice just stuck inside the pit, and the Fissure and the Firestorm, all this noise and nonsense in on top of him. And they stun from Kaka, doesn't catch Yuragi. Tiger also able to keep pummeling high ground here with his nice assortment of creeps, a pick and mix. Assortment there, a little
trying to push the BKB. Here they go.
Has the BKB defensively to run back to Fountain. X-Nova went for the wraparound in behind and does get a curse onto Seb. Very little damage coming his way, and they've got the mech to heal him back up while X-Nova dies. Obliterated by these ion cannons falling from the skies. Yuragi lines up and looks for the buildings. Glaives are bouncing, and they're moving straight in towards mid. Kaka, very low, pop the Essos ring, but the Pit of Mallet and the Firestorm on Ana. Hold in place again with the Eclipse over the top. They find the TA.
This might be it, Gary. They just don't have what it takes to fight
It's
back.
over.
The X-Noah will call it.
GG called. OG with a stellar performance. When Yuragi, he didn't die this game, did he?
No, he has 0 death on his Luna. This top lane did extremely well. BZM on Puck, what a performance. And